Lead.
See a bird, get a bird, let's go.
Pretty sweet to be back in a box.
There you go.
Right.
Shoot him.
It's up to you guys.
On this hunt, we're headed to Torrington, Wyoming for the Goshen County 2-shot goose hunt. We've tried for years to get into this competition.
The 2-shot was started back in 1987, and it's a goose hunting competition. You're on a team of 2 people, and each guy gets 2 shotgun shells. There's a drawing, and you draw your guide and whatever pit you're gonna be in, and the 4 heaviest geese wins.
Yeah, it's really cool. 40 teams, 40 guides, 40 pits. And we all go out, shotgun start. One day, you have to be done by 1 o'clock.
It's a really neat thing. All of the money that they raise through this hunt stays in Goshen County, Wyoming, and goes into conservation and waterfowl improvement projects.
And there's killer prizes and a ton of fun. I mean, the whole county shows up. There's a lot of people.
Oh, it's the event in Torrington.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
It's cool. Before the 2-shot, we went a little bit further south to Cheyenne, Wyoming to go see our good friend Kyle Fagler at Guide's Choice Retrievers. Kyle is the trainer that had my dog Lead for the previous 2 summers in training.
I love to get my hands on them, and start working with them when they're about 6 months old. As for training ability, in my opinion, they're all the same. You get good females, you get good males. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. See a bird, get a bird, let's go.
Another really important training skill that they have to have is they have to be able to stay steady all the time. Because field hunting in general, whether you're duck hunting or goose hunting, is very dangerous for the dog if he leaves the dog hide.
He breaks.
And so he has to be steady. And there are so many times when you're landing birds and they need, the birds are right there at 25 yards in front of them and they need to hold steady because the shot hasn't been called yet.
Lead.
Yep.
So the training is so important that they can just hold steady all the time, no matter what.
It was pretty funny that first year with Kyle. There'd be days Kyle would call me on the phone, and because we had became good friends, he could speak openly, and he's like, dude, I hate your dog. I wish you would come pick him up right now. This dog is driving me crazy. We'd kind of laugh. I'm like, all right, well, call me in a couple days. And then a week later, I'd get a call and he's like, this is the best dog in the kennel. I want to run him at every hunt test. He can never leave. I love this dog, yada, yada. And so I think when a trainer's spending that much time with the dog, there's always going to be ups and downs.
Lead will give you the good, bad, and ugly all in about 2 minutes, and you don't even know which one is coming and when it's coming. And when Lead's on fire, Lead is one of the best dogs you can ask for. Lead gave me many headaches, but at the same time, we stayed with him, we kept with him, and I'm so happy he's doing a great job for you guys.
So after spending a couple days with Kyle Fagler at Guide's Choice Retrievers, we turned around and went back north to Torrington, Wyoming, and met up with my really good friend, Jeremiah Donaldson.
It's always good to be in goose camp with the boys.
So this is exactly what we need.
There's room in here to beat Dane's ass too.
It does work. It does work really good for a wrestling match.
Yeah.
I met Jeremiah years ago when I owned a business, and Jeremiah was one of our employees and sales reps that worked for us. The year prior to us going to the 2-shot, Jeremiah competed and he won. Well, in the 2-shot, if you win the contest, you are guaranteed a spot for the next year. We met up with Jeremiah, we had a day to kill. He invited us to go on a duck hunt with him, which is really cool, right on the river. He had a world-class blind built there that he uses for his guiding operation. And so we got to spend a day hunting with Jeremiah.
We're doing a river hunt. Just kind of warm the barrels up. We are shooting the 10 bores today.
because it's the day before and we want to practice some leads and get a few shots under our belt, you know, before we roll into tomorrow. So we got a little bit of a west wind today. Should be really fun. It'll be really cool to kind of see what Jay gets to do all the time. Good shot.
I think for any newcomer that's coming into the two-shot, I think it's just one-of-a-kind event. So it's just an application process. You can go online, they've got a website, just jump online, fill out the application. Right here. Voted!
Geese?
Huh?
You see geese? Do you see geese? No, I'm just playing the part.
It's clear that his dad didn't spank him enough as a child.
Loosen the corn, boy. Do it. Voted. Back. As a winner of the two-shot, and you're guaranteed a chance to come back for that next year. Well, I had kind of fulfilled what I set out to do, and so I wanted to go back to the guide side. And one of the things, knowing Brady Davis over the years, I wanted to extend the opportunity for those guys to come down, and so I actually gave them the position for them to shoot in my place so that I could go back to guiding.
It was cool to go see his program and kind of just how he approached the hunt, his blind setup. He really focuses a lot on the experience within the blind, whether the birds are flying or not.
Jeremiah Donaldson is a detail guy at a high level, and it shows. It's really cool. We just had a fun day shooting some trafficking birds. The two-shot was the next day, and so it was really fun to hear from Jeremiah. We were trying to pick his brain about tips and tricks on how do you win this thing. I mean, he was the reigning champion, so we're trying to learn, you know, like, hey, is there anything we're not thinking about? Are we right? Are we wrong? And what it really came down to is you got to draw a pit where there's geese and don't miss.
We are officially registered. Let's go, boys.
Frickin' go time.
The stoke level was high. Everybody was excited for this big event.
Now we get to see the competition, we get to see the people, we get to meet some of the guides and see the excitement around it. And
You're kind of sizing everybody up.
100% you are.
And they're sizing us up, right?
Right.
Who are these two idiots from Montana that wandered down here, you know? I think one of the coolest parts about the two-shot is the community aspect, and that it's so conservation focused. And as a result, because it's been going for so long, the results speak for themselves.
We do invest thousands of dollars each year back into our habitat. We pay for hunter safety for 3 counties worth of kids to go through. So we're supporting our youth as they're growing up. Our main goal is how do we give back to the community? That's our whole purpose of what it is that we're doing and giving to those in need.
Last year, you guys donated a ton of money to help with my medical fees, and it really meant a lot. I just want you to know again that I am so grateful for your help.
Where's Dad at? Get him over here, please. Get over here.
We saw it as a way to showcase our county. I think the people that come, first of all, are impressed by the number of locals that are involved. And I think their dedication to both habitat, hunting, and providing hunter education. Once you come, you feel it. It seems to grow within you, and people get excited about coming back and being a part.
Everybody's eating and drinking and having a good time, and at the end of the dinner is when the drawing takes place, and they draw your guide.
Davis and McCormick. Davis and McCormick. All right, now we got Lowry.
Brady Davis.
Hey, good to meet you. Yeah, it's in your video out there.
Roberts and Roberts.
The guide's name is Hayden Fleming. Our buddy Jeremiah Donaldson, who got us into the two-shot this year, is the reigning champ from last year. And we drew the guide and the pit that he won this thing in last year. So we are level 10 pumped. There's some real expectations on this pit.
Competition day for me was a little unique because I've never really been nervous going into a goose hunt. I've also never thought so much about my shooting.
You could feel the nerves, let's say that.
Good, good. My brother Hadley.
Hadley and Brady.
Boys.
Hey, morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. My brother
Matt.
Hadley.
Good to meet you.
Matt.
Well, here we are. Let's do it. Perfect.
We decided we're gonna set out everything in our trailer and then everything in Hayden's trailer.
We started setting up together. They set out their spread and we set out ours. And then we got it done so fast because Hayden had his little brother come and help, and then a couple of his brother's buddies. So they had some extra manpower helping. We ended up, I think they set out 20 or 25 dozen decoys. We set out 10 or 12, and we had dang near 40 dozen goose decoys out. It was a huge spread.
I'm stoked for this year, man. Got some great hunters out of Montana. They know what they're doing. Good shots. I'm pumped, man. It's gonna be a good year.
And we got done so quick, and it was cold, that we ended up going back to Hayden's shop and just hanging out in a heated shop.
And then we're just sitting there back in the chairs just like this, and they're trying to talk and have a good time and bullshit, and we're just like,
I'm thinking, don't miss, don't miss,
I'm thinking,
don't
I sure
miss.
hope these geese fly. I sure hope these geese fly. Yeah, we almost felt like we were getting iced a little bit.
That's funny.
It was good.
Golly, this is, I mean, it's prime goose hunting weather right here.
And we got in the pit and started watching the sun come up. We didn't want to shoot regular steel shot ammunition and, you know, hit a goose at 40 yards and have him not go down. So what we did is we got some custom loads from Apex Ammunition that were straight TSS. So it's tungsten, and it is absolutely the deadliest stuff on the planet. But, I mean, if you were buying it, you know, I think we figured out that those 10 gauge loads in straight TSS were like 15 bucks a shot.
15 bucks, yeah.
But they will kill a goose all the way dead at an extremely long distance.
Stuffing the cannons.
We're loaded up, boys.
1 minute past.
Here we go, boys.
Let's do it.
Feeling good. See if we can get some birds working us.
Are they coming to us? These look good. These look good. They're black. Them little birds, they fly by and give you the bird.
Oh, dude.
They're little devils.
So we talked about shooting the first 4 geese no matter what, and then first bird just came in, spun and spun, did it just greasy. In fact, he's in the decoys about 15 yards away and landed, and we didn't shoot him. We basically broke our plan we talked about. But
I mean, I'll go over there and shoot them.
Well, if you're gonna shoot him.
Then we got geese 11 o'clock. Here they come back, here they come back. Yep. Here we go.
The two shot. You can feel it. I mean, when they get over you, you know, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It is different. Yeah.
Oh, totally.
How we feeling about me getting out?
That was fine.
What the heck?
I mean, that's a shot we can take too, but it's like, golly. Oh, go for it. The next one. We need to get one on the ground. They were set up heavy too.
Abnormal year. Most years we're kind of stocked with birds right now.
There she is, boys.
Is what it is.
Yeah. Look at the bright side, boys. We saved some money on ammo today. When 1 o'clock rolled around, yeah, I wasn't sad. I mean, I knew we lost, which
that was apparent.
I hate losing.
The only thing that we could have done differently is take a few shots that we didn't take. Other than that, we didn't get provided enough opportunity to really make any mistakes. The decoy spread was set pretty well. If they would have been working it, we could have had data points, but I mean, there was really nothing we could do.
Here you go.
No, I ain't taking it.
You're taking it.
Nope.
I'll leave it in the field.
You're giving me a shotgun.
Yeah.
For a no bird hunt.
Thank you for today. Really appreciate your time. When we got in, we were the last ones to check in, and we found out that there's 40 total teams. There were 17 of those teams that did not kill a goose.
It was nice to see that there was more dashes. It wasn't just us.
We weren't.
There was also some.
We weren't the only jokers that didn't fire a shot.
There was also some guys that missed all 4 shots.
Yep.
And what we did learn is that there is a smallest goose prize.
Yeah,
as well.
We probably could have won that damn thing.
I mean, there's a chance that that goose was the smallest goose.
He was tiny. And at the auction on Saturday night, they auctioned off another entry. And so we bought that entry, and Flying V is giving away that entry to 2 strangers. So it'll be really fun. Any advice I would give to a first-time competitor entering is just go have fun. The truth is, we had so much stinking fun, and we didn't fire a single round. So I would just say go have fun, go enjoy it, enjoy the banquets, enjoy the dinners, meet the people. Just enjoy the spirit of what is the 2-shot goose hunt.
Yeah,
thanks.
Again, thank you, everyone.
I can't wait to go back, and I hope they let us back.
Me too, man. But if I could do it the exact same way we did it, I would do it again another year in the exact same spot and hope for a different result.
Because you only get 2 shots, and they better count.